Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to put out a new video. I know I haven't put out a video for a while. I'm sorry. I just want to let you guys know what's been going on with me. So the last video I had, I talked about it, thinking about having the sex change. I was approved by the government and it was a long process. Like you have to go to their psychiatrist, 2 or 3 different ones. Yeah, it's just a long process. You have to talk to a lot of people because they want to make sure that it's something that you want to do. So, they're like, you'd be a good candidate. We're going to do some more talking about, you and, the last conversation I had with them, they're like, who's going to take care of you? And I said, my mother and my friends. But the truth of the fact is, my mother lived quite a distance away. And I did ask my mother and well, first let me tell you what when I told my mother I was thinking of having a sex change, oh my God. I called my mother and I said, I want to tell you something. And she's like, what? And I said, I've been thinking about having a sex change. And it was kind of weird because she just said, yeah, I'm kind of busy at the moment. I'm just going to go make some, I think she said they're going to make some rice or going to do some laundry or something. I can't remember. Something along those lines. And I was like, okay, I just said I was going to have a sex change, and then, she's like, why? And I said, it's how I feel inside, you know, would you still come and visit me if I decided to do it? And she's like, you know what? Yes, I would I would still come and visit you, but I don't understand why you want to have a sex change. I thought you were just happy the way you were. And the truth of the fact is, I am happy with the way I am, but I also thought about having a sex change, and it's something I've thought about since I was 17 years old. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that they didn't approve me when I was 17, when I first wanted to do it. And in a other way, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to do it when I was 17. The sad part, when I said I'm glad that they didn't, approve me when I was 17, is because you have to do your research. It's not something that you're just like, okay, I'm going to go do it. The criteria is, let me tell you the criteria first. You have to live as the opposite sex for about 2 years. You have to bring a letter to them saying, what, this is so-and-so and they've been living as so-and-so. And also, you have to show them that you're presenting yourself to the world as the sex that you want to be. Like for me, I legally changed my name. I've been living as a woman since I was 14 years old, 24/7, 7 days a week. That's how I present myself. Sorry. I think I'm coming down with a little bit of cold. Anyways, so, I did my research and, I find out the good, the bad about having a sex change. There's a lot of people that have fantasies about having the sex change. Like, what? If I have the sex change, I can go meet somebody who's going to accept me and they're going to be okay with me. And I don't have to explain to them that I was born a man. But what those people don't realize is that women have problems too. So you can't just say, well, if I have a sex change, my life is just going to be perfect. Secondly, once they have the sex change, they become obsessed with the vaginoplasty, the new vagina. Some, are saying it doesn't look like the way I thought it would look. So they start hating the vagina, because it doesn't look the way they want it to look. But surgeons are surgeons, and even the best surgeons cannot give you, not every vagina is going to look the same. There are some that had the sex change and it looked pretty good. And there are some that you just tell, like, what? A penis used to be there because it looks like a penis that was created into a vagina. So, I thought and thought about it. And then I kept researching. And I ran across online an article, a statement that someone made. I don't know if it's someone that went and did the surgery or someone that was thinking of doing the surgery. And basically they say in their little comments, you know what, they're not making you into a woman. Basically what they're doing is dissecting your penis and turn it into a vagina. And then I started thinking, you know what? That person's right. They're not making you into a woman. Basically, they're taking your penis, dissecting it, and creating something. But really, your penis is still there in a way, in the sense of the vagina was created out of your penis, and it's your penis in some ways is still there, even though, you know, in some ways it's not. But basically, in other ways it is. So they're not, you're still going to have a male insides, you know. But I do understand why a lot of people want to do the surgery, you know. It's how they're feeling, and it's to trick their brain in a way that, you know, when you look down, it's like, okay, I don't have a penis there. It's a vagina that's there. Even though it's a fake vagina, it's to also make them feel comfortable around, you know, when they go outside, they don't have to worry, oh my God, is somebody going to know that I have a penis? You know, it's to ease the comfort, you know, it's to give you some kind of comfort that, you know, you don't have to worry about having a penis. And when you go outside, you can feel confident about yourself, and you don't have to worry about being around people. Because I know, like, I've been that way too. You know, going around people, I get like, oh my God, is somebody going to know that I have a penis? You know, and also tucking, and yeah, tucking just takes a lot of time, and it would be so much more easier if I just got rid of it. I also looked at the danger, you know, there's a lot of dangers and complications with, you know, sex change, like nerve damage, fistula, granulations of the vagina. Sometimes girls end up with like hair in the vagina, because basically they're taking skin from around your, you know, your balls, and, you know, and they're burning off the hair. And so basically your foreskin and the skin outside becomes the inside of the vagina. And sometimes when they burn off the hair, sometimes the whole hair doesn't get burnt off completely. And so you end up with like hair in there, you know. And I started thinking, you know what, there's so many things to think about. As much as I want to do it, it wasn't bothering me 100% having a penis. Yeah, it would be nice if I didn't have a penis, but it wasn't like a life and death situation where like, oh my God, I have to get rid of it. I can't bear to look at it, can't bear to have it. And a lot of girls get like that, you know, they just can't bear to look at the penis, can't bear to think about it. They just have to get rid of it, or they're just going to pretty much kill themselves. And that wasn't it with me at all. Like, you know, it wasn't getting in my way of, oh my God, like I just can't look at it. Also too, a lot of girls get this fantasies in their head, like, you know, as I said earlier, you know, it would be so much nicer. I can get married, I can do this, I can do that. You know, I don't have to tell a guy anything. But you know what? It's like you're still, in many ways, going to still be a man. And if you go through the surgery and you meet somebody, I think they do have a right to know whether you got rid of the penis or you still have the penis. I think the person that you're with has a right to know. You know, if you have it, was born a man, if you had a sex change, whatever the case may be. And secondly, someone should love you no matter what, whether you have a penis or don't have a penis. You know, I also think too is that also, you know, this whole transsexual she-male thing is becoming very popular, where if you look on the internet, you know, it's becoming so much popular, girls with penis, you know. So imagine that you get rid of your penis and then you meet a guy, and, you know, then he starts thinking about girls with penis, but then you went and got rid of yours, you know. Also too, you have to think about the long term. Where do you see yourself in the future? You know, like if you get rid of it, you know, what's going to happen in the future for you? And, you know, my mother said, you know what? If that's what you want to do, that's fine. My doctor says if that's what you want to do, you know, that's fine. My friends were okay with it. But it all came down to me. And I thought, you know what? I'm not in a rush to do it right now. I'm pretty much okay for right now, just being me with, you know, a girl with a penis. Like, you know, and if somebody does not like me for that because I'm a girl with a penis, that's their problem, not mine. And I wouldn't rush out and do it just to please somebody, just to make other people happy, you know. And I think if I had done it when I was 17, like I wanted to, I think I was doing back then, I think I would be doing it for the wrong reason because at that time I was like, you know, maybe if I get rid of my penis, you know, life would be so much more easier. But you know what? Life is hard no matter which way you go, whether you have a sex change or don't have a sex change. Life is hard. Anyways, you know, I think, yeah, I think I'm in the future, I may go through with it. You know, it's a lot to think about: complications, danger, risk, you know, all kinds of things, you know, and my family is, they're very strict. And even though they're okay with me in the sense of we don't discuss me, we don't talk about who I am, you know, so when I go around them, you know, they're looking at me, but, you know, they're not sitting at the dinner table going, you know, this and that. And I'm thinking, what would my father say? Because my father is very, very, very strict in the sense of, you know, he doesn't like gay people. He doesn't like a lot of people, different things. You know what I mean? He's kind of old fashioned, you know. So, you know what? I think, yeah, I'm not going to go through with it right now. My doctor says, you know what? You don't have to right now. You know, you can always come back and, you know, when you feel that you want to, but you seem to be adjusted well right now, that it's not a life and death situation. You know, it's not preventing you from living your life, you know, so, you know, it's not something that you have to do tomorrow. And you know what? He's right. You know what? I'm happy right now being me with having a penis, and I'm okay. You know, it would be nice if I didn't have it, but either way, I'm okay for right now. You know, maybe down the road I'll go through with it, but you know what? It's okay. I'm okay with it right now. So anyways, I'm signing off now. And I want to say thank you guys so much for watching my video and, you know, leaving comments. So thank you so much. Bye.